Hello, hello. Our Aussies, our Kiwis, great to have you. Welcome to our weekly Champions Academy. We've been doing these now for, Janine, how long has it been now? Has it been maybe 2 months? Not even, something like that? And it's been incredible because week after week after week, this team has just been moving and grooving. We had just a little bit of background. We had a great leadership meeting because in the next 4, 5, 6 days, something like that, most of us are going to the Gold Coast. If you're not going to the Gold Coast and you don't have your ticket yet, I'd highly encourage you grab your ticket because it's going to be incredible. But we had a we had a leadership meeting preparing for the event, and this event has some really powerful people going to it. In fact, if you're going to the Gold Coast, give me a wave or put a one in the comments below. Yeah, it's going to be so fun. So we were talking with Dr. Crystal Vance. If you're not familiar with Dr. Crystal, she's basically the person that's the face of the Slenderex and Accelerate drops out here in the United States, and she's now expanded around the world. So me and Crystal were on the call with our amazing partners council out there in Australia. Rick and Janine were on there. Fina was on there, for example. And one thing that came out of it was this, and I want to just let you know where the positioning of you guys are in where you're at in PartnerCo in Australia, in New Zealand at this time. And it truly is, we are at the beginning of the beginning. It kind of feels like this is an idea that has really worked already, but it's not huge yet. But it will be huge because Australia and New Zealand, our goal is to take this to what's called a tier one market, meaning in the very near future, when PartnerCo talks around the world and they're talking about the different markets, you're going to hear United States, you're going to hear Europe, and then you're going to hear Australia and New Zealand right at the very same place. If anything, I'd want to see Australia and New Zealand actually be higher performing than these other places as well too. But this event that's about to happen in the Gold Coast is that set off, is that explosive launch pad, is the opportunity. So every single one of you here are at the beginning of the beginning. So give yourselves a big congratulations on that. It's a really good place to be. And we've been doing these meetings to be able to really get us together. Now, today we're going to talk about launching your business a certain way, because the way to be able to expand and to scale your business from you to all over the world, to all over Australia and New Zealand, is to be able to duplicate a system in a very simple way. So I want to bring up first, before she loses signal, because she is literally calling in from the middle of a river. Talk about commitment. We have our vice president, Miss Jody Gardner, from literally the
Hey,
river.
hey everybody. We've kind of parked across from a cell tower in the distance, so we hopefully won't drop out. I've got one bar on 5G, so we'll see how we go.
Oh my gosh. Wow. And
And
by the way,
the children are in the background.
last week we had our drop talk. Jody did a phenomenal job. Fina did a phenomenal job. We had 85 people on that call. I actually want to ask if any of you got results from that call, let me know because I want to ask you guys some questions in a bit too. But Jody, I'll pass it to you to talk about launching your business because we launch a certain way. We have what's called a pinned post on Facebook, and we have a whole system around it. You've been around network marketing for a while. So tell us about your experience in launching your business.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Well done for jumping on everybody. It is Saturday.
Give me a second, Jody. You're cutting out a little bit. I'm going to turn off your video and then
Um,
see if this could.
So launching my business, I have been around for a while, but I've never really done a lot of business marketing on. Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
keep on
Okay.
going.
So even though I've been around network marketing for a number of years, I haven't done a lot on social media, as in sharing products. I predominantly did more around attraction marketing. So when I saw the machine and the system, I've got to tell you, I had almost a heart attack because I thought, number one, how am I going to sell a product that helps people lose weight when I've never had to lose weight in my life? They're going to go, what the heck? And also, how am I going to follow this system when really it kind of goes against everything I've always done on social media? And I was genuinely freaking out, and I didn't let Rick and Janine know. I just knew that I had to follow the system. So I had all those limiting belief thoughts that went through my brain. I thought, what are people going to think? Are they going to think I'm doing one of those things? I'm sharing about a product that's about weight loss. Like all those things went through my head, and I can tell you that I just had to say, I'm going to follow this system. I know that it works. It's been proven. It's been tried and tested. I have to follow the system. So the first day I typed up that pinned post, I'd never done a pinned post in my life. I'd never done a color block post. I thought, okay, I'm going to do this. And I sat out the back, I typed it. I'm not kidding you. I'm not lying. It took me 27 minutes of deep breathing to press the enter button, to hit the post button. I was sweating, I was stressing. But do you know what? It was the best relief ever when I let go of all of those limiting beliefs and let go of the what ifs and just went, do you know what? What if? What if this works? And do you know what happened? People started messaging me, and I have never, ever found it so easy to share a product in my life until I found this system. So if you are like me, maybe you've even done more on social media than I have, but honestly, don't let those what if thoughts of what will people think stop you. Just hit the button and go for it and follow the system.
Come on, let's go. I love that. You feel the fear, you do it anyway. Jody, congratulations. Way to lead from the front on that. And congrats on your success and all the impact you continue to make. That's what I'm talking about. And thanks for tuning in for the river. I know that's, if I'm on a river, I
Thank you so much.
absolutely. I don't know if I would be on a call if I'm coming from the river.
I'm
That's
gonna I'm gonna jump off now because we do have
no
a family
worries.
day, but I'm gonna catch the replay because I know there's lots that I can learn from this call too. So see everyone. Have a great long weekend. Stay safe if you're in the cyclone zone. Love you. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll see you soon, Jody. How awesome, right? Who here would love it if you had teammates or you had customers coming to you, right? Like they're just constantly like moving. And that's the key behind the system. So let's talk about this launch system and how you actually launch. And it's important because I'm envisioning a day very soon when we have thousands of people in this team joining weekly. And I want you to start with that framework, Marsha. What would you do if you had 1,000 people join you in a week? And you might think that's crazy, but no joke. I started just like everyone else in this business. I had not much of a social media following. I didn't know anything about anything. I didn't know what a color block post was. The only friends that would actually ever like my post was my mom. And still to this day, thanks, mom. She still likes all my posts. But that's where I started from. So I had a lot of fears as well, too, with doing things through social media. But if you keep on with the system and you continue to grow and you're consistent, guess what? Your business will grow. This last year, no joke, we had a month in the organization where we had 6,000 new partners join our organization. And that's nuts. And why do I bring that up? It's because it's a testament to the system. And that's why it's important to make sure that we have these things down. Who here would love thousands of people every month joining your business, right? And then they're able to just follow the path. So what we've done is this, is we simplified this process for the brand new teammates. So my encouragement today, if you haven't launched your business yet, like what Jody just showed you, that's going to be your homework number one, because you haven't started your business until you launch that. But I want to go through some of the parts to this so you see where to go. And I'll train this for you as if you're helping a new teammate. Okay. Who here's ready for your next new teammates, your next new managers and vice presidents and officers and all that? Okay. So I want you to envision like you're helping them. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to link them to, we have a website called wellness360.community/links. This is also within our boards app. I'll go through that in just a little bit as well too. But they'll go into this, and day one, let's say I'm working with Marsha. Marsha, our number one goal is to launch your business. So go here and be sure to go onto this onboarding link. Okay. This is called our Alice bot. Alice is just it's a step-by-step onboarding system. Then when you click on this, you'll immediately be taken to a messenger. And with this, you will find that Alice will start helping you step by step. So you'll see how it's just going to prompt different things for you. So you enter the password, and the password is champion. If you get the password wrong, it'll prompt you to re-enter it or connect. And it's going to help you go step by step by step, watching a welcome video. You continue to move forward. You're done watching. It'll take you to the next place where it'll show you how to get connected to our next steps. So this will help somebody that if you're not there, it'll walk them step by step so they don't get lost. Now, I'd also encourage, though, the more hands-on you can get, the better as well, too, right? So utilize this, but use it as a tool to help you to leverage in everything, okay? So what is this going to bring you into? The number one thing that you want to do, it'll go through this entire links page and it'll get you your smart links. It'll get you connected to all of our Facebook groups and our community groups and all of that. But step number 5 is the very big key. This is where you get our done for you systems literally right to your phone. Okay. I remember Lucia Hamilton is one of our vice presidents here. And I remember when she launched her business, one saying that she had was just let my fingers do the talking, meaning she would just take the boards and she would just continue to go through them because we have all the scripts that are in there. So what do you want to actually do? You want to, of course, make your launch post, but here's a couple key things. We're going to show you how to improve your Facebook algorithm. Has anyone here ever felt like you post and no one sees it or the same people see it all the time? You're like, why am I posting? Like, this isn't even helping. Like, I'm not, it's just a waste of time. I thought Facebook hated me. I thought I was just not special enough. But it wasn't until I realized there's actually some science to this that anybody can do where you too can constantly have your information go to the people that you want it to go to, which are new people that aren't your customer, that aren't your partner yet. So what are the key things? Well, in boards, we do describe this. This is also described in the AUS onboarding as well too. But we talk about how it's important to do what's called the engagement sandwich. This is so big, guys. I have never heard anyone train this before, but it's so simple. It's so powerful. It really changes the game. Cindy and Lindsay, they pioneered this. They had built a $60 million organization and had 25,000 people in their previous company. And now they're number 11 in the world now. And they figured this out. And how does it work? Before you do your launch post, or if you did, don't worry, we're going to continue to work on it today. Okay. What you want to do is before any business post, you want to engage intentionally with people that you want to see your business. Social media rewards you by being social. Go figure. Right? So if you add value to others, they will start to see yours. So they push your posts in front of people they see you're interacting with. They want to show it to your real friends, basically. So this is what you do. Before you make a post, you want to go onto your Facebook and go onto your feed and start to scroll down. Go to 10 of your friends that aren't in your business, that aren't a customer, that aren't a brand partner, and like and comment meaningfully on their posts. Here's a pro tip, by the way. If you comment in someone's post and you tag their name, do you know how if you do the @ sign, you can put their name on it and it makes it blue? If you tag their name, so for example, let's say I'm on Cindy Murphy's feed and I'm commenting on her post, I'll do @ Cindy Murphy, so tags her. Oh my gosh. Let's say she posted something about the day being really nice. That day looks amazing. I wish we had that type of weather here. That'll actually trigger a notification to go to Cindy. So she'll see your comment and she'll be like, wow, okay, cool. And you'll start conversations there. So you want to go to 10 of your friends on your feed and engage with them. Then you want to go to 10 of your friends on their stories. Stories are those things on the very top where you can go to them and you want to like and comment on their stories. Why is this good? When you comment on someone's story, what happens is the messages go right into their messenger. So this way, they'll actually see your comments. They'll actually see your messages. Why is this good? Okay. Number one, it's going to start making and prompting your Facebook algorithm to show you that to show your posts off to your other people. But number two, it gets you into conversation. Get this. All business is conversation. All business is conversation. And that's how your next dream partner, your next dream customer, they all start. Okay. So 10 and 10. If you're still with me, put two hands up or put a 10 in the comments below. Okay. That's the first part to the engagement sandwich. Then you make your post. Let's say it's your launch post. So you take one of our color blocks and we have them all for you in our boards. If you see the boards, we actually have to navigate it, one place you can go to. And I know Rick and Janine, they have their team board down here in Australia and New Zealand. You can utilize that, whichever part you want to use. There's also this how to sell day and night drops board. So to go in here, the folder is what to post on social media. You go to the 7-day launch and you pick a pinned post. So here's all of the posts that like you saw with Jody there, and you can use these as examples for what you can use. You want to type it. You don't want to just take the image and put it there. Color block posts, which are posts that look like these, they register with Facebook differently. They get a lot more engagement. They get a lot more visibility. Okay. So don't just save the image and post it, but you actually want to type it in and have the color block in the background there. Okay. Pick whichever one makes sense for you. You can personalize if you want. If you want to translate it into the metric system, for example, you can absolutely do that as well too. Some of them have those as well. Okay. Then you want to pin it to the top of your Facebook feed. Okay. Why is that the case? Because let's just take a look at mine, for example. If you look at my post, I have a pinned post that is just like this. And when you're connecting with people, this is the first thing they're going to see. So let's say you're making new friends. They're going to come here and be like, oh, what's that? No joke. Today, I've had this pinned post up since December 4th, right? So today I made new friends on Facebook. And just earlier, let's see here, I'll go to the newest. I had Axel Flores, is a new friend of mine on Facebook. He commented, I want to know. I opened up a message to him. I'm now sharing with him about the product and the business. Okay. To pin a post, you just go to these three dots and it'll show you, it'll say pin the post. All right. Any questions so far or any feedback so far? Cool. All right. So number one is that. The next part, though, is what do you do after? Remember, it's an engagement sandwich. It's not a sandwich without the other side of the bread, right? So after that, then connect with 10 other people on their Facebook feed and then connect with 10 other people on their story. So you're aiming to have conversation with 40 different people every day. Let's just think about it. If you did this 5 days of the week, and it probably takes you 20, 30 minutes once you get really intentional. Let's say it takes you even an hour. Can you imagine you engage with 200 different people every single week? Who here believes that out of 200 people, some of those are probably going to be customers and partners? Like, it's just law of numbers, right? So make that a daily goal. Do your best to do that. If you can't do all of it, don't worry. The goal is consistency over time. And you will see, even if you started with nothing on social media and you're building from scratch, if you give it a couple of weeks, your social media can completely be redesigned, reformatted with new friends, new engagement, new customers, and everything. It doesn't take that long, but you do have to be intentional about it. Okay. Everyone here can have an amazing Facebook that is generating you business. Okay. The next question is this. Well, what do you do when they ask you for information? Has anyone here ever struggled with that before? You're scared to answer the question? Or maybe you're on the opposite end. You're not scared to answer the question, but you start talking and you start to realize, I don't know when to stop talking. Who here's ever verbally vomited on someone before? I've had that experience. And I'm like, I don't know how to stop. I felt like if I just keep on talking, the right things will come out and they're going to say yes. It doesn't work like that exactly, right? Less is more, by the way. Put that in the chats. Less is more. Say less things to more people is really the secret to success in a business like this. So our goal isn't just to talk people into submission and saying, stop talking and I'll buy from you. That's not going to lead you to good, consistent customers. If you've done that, it's all good. There's no shame. I've absolutely been there. So what do we want to do then? When you go back to the boards have some very simple response scripts. We're constantly updating these, by the way. We're chiseling them in to make them better and better. But I'll just use, for example, the how to sell day and night drops one. So number one, you post on social media. Oh, and by the way, the days afterwards, keep on posting. We have the other days that you can post too. Let me give one more tip too on how you can drive your pin post more. Every day, especially for the first 7 days, if you go back to your pin post and then you comment in the comments of your pin post another testimonial and a caption, it'll flag that post to everyone that was engaging with it, and it'll push your post back up in the algorithm. So day one, make your launch post. Day two, let's say you're posting Kim Gray. You put this on your feed, but also at the same time, post it in response to the comment section on your pinned post. You're going to be working your pinned post over and over and over again. This is how new people or follow-ups are going to continue to take a look at what you got. All right. If you've already done it, by the way, spend the next 7 days and start doing this now. Go back to your pinned post, start commenting on it again, start dropping more testimonials, start working up the engagement sandwich, and you're going to see how this all works. All right. So pretty cool. Okay. Let's go through now what to reply. Number two, if someone asks about the drops, we have 2 different ways you can go here. And most of us, I think here, you're selling through smart links, but we also have one if you're buying and reselling in person. But let's say we're using links. So what you do is if someone asks you for information on the drops, here it is. Guys, we just reformatted these and they're so efficient. Let me show you how this works. Let's say Marsha asked, what are the drops? I dropped this in the messenger. Hey, thanks for asking about the drops. They go in your tongue 3 times a day, balance your hormones, suppress appetite, digestion, blood sugar levels, boost energy, mood, double fat loss. On average, people lose 7 kilos in 1 month. All natural plant-based ingredients, hormone and stimulant free. If you wanted more information, check out the first 5 minutes on this site. This website is what we call the machine. Okay, what is the machine? It's a sales funnel that you don't have to make. Partner Code didn't make this, we made this. So it's got the details on the drops. It's also got this cool part here. Who here has ever dreaded following up with somebody? Like you're like, oh, I don't know what to say. I don't want to bug them. I don't want to be spamming. I don't want to be salesy. What's great is we entice people to put in their email to enter a monthly drawing of the drops. So if they put in their email here, you know what happens? Is they trigger 10 days of an automated email sequence that every day it drips a little bit more. And after 10 exposures, there's been so many times you've heard where prospects come back to the person. They say, hey, I saw the email. Tell me more about these drops. It's helping you speed up the process to follow up. Okay. Who here's happy that you have some automation on your side? So in your busy life, yeah, you can steal your time. So it leads them to this. And they're going to see some information. It also pops up here if it takes them too long as well, too. All right. And the question is this: do you want to set? Marsha's like, sure. Okay. Number 2, let's say they said yes. Now, here's the magic. We would love it if a drops customer could not just buy a set of drops, but they could buy more and they could actually become a brand partner, right? Here's the magic. So we do a little upsell here. So like, all right, perfect. This has been happening like crazy out here in the States, guys. People are getting started with 4-packs left and right because we verbalize it this way. I was just at a drop talk in person yesterday. Did it just like this. We had somebody that's super influential in her school district, also in the real estate profession. And she went from being skeptical at even trying a set of drops to buying a 4-pack, becoming a partner, and thinking and saying, I know a lot of people that need these. Okay. How? The script is like this. all right, Marsha, I can help you with the drops. They retail for $250. This is Australian dollar for a month supply. You can subscribe and save, get it for $212. Or we have a promotion where you can get them for 150% or share 3 and get your personal product for free. Which option do you think works best for you? Marsha, question. Do you like to save money? Feel free to put it in chat or unmute yourself. I'm curious. Do you like to save money? Who here likes to save money, by the way? That's 40% off. So they're like, huh, how do you do that? I'm glad you asked. So the next part says this. You go to 3B. It says they ask how to save or get the drops for free. And it's this whole script. It's easy. You get a one-time membership fee of $42.50 Australian dollar. Become a member, save 30% on the products. You can get a 4-pack for $600, making them $150 a set. I'll show you exactly how you can share them on your social media and quickly sell them for $215 a piece. You'll make $645 for selling 3. You can change these numbers, by the way, if you want, but it's around there, right? Making that 4th one for free. Some people even buy all 4 for themselves. They can save it. Here's a 3-minute video on how it works. You go back here. It says, go to the site, click on how to get your drops paid for. If you go back here, did you notice on the top, right in green, it says get your drops paid for. So if you click this, it brings it to this quick video that Cindy McKnight did. It's like less than 3 minutes. And it upsells why someone should consider a 4-pack of drops. We also put in subtitles that like to make sure they know the right currency and stuff. And we upsell the value of being able to do this as a business, win 5-star trips, become a brand partner, follow our 6-figure blueprint. So it puts it in their mind where they're like, wow, I can't just save money, but I can actually make more money here too. And at the end, it says, do you want 1 set or save with a 4-pack? Guys, can you imagine? Don't you think a lot of people are going to want a 4-pack knowing that? And now they're a brand partner with you. Okay. What do you do? One final piece. Let's say they're in there. Well, if they buy, when they buy, you're going to go back to and recircle on this whole loop. The key is duplication, right? You're going to go back to the main folder here. And we talk about supporting new customers and brand partners. We're going to go to how to onboard a new brand partner. And then you're going to send them this. This message gets them connected back to the wellness360.community links page. It gets them to go through AUS to onboard and launch. And now you just went through the full cycle. You went from launch post with engagement sandwich to new brand partner to getting them to do the same thing. And now you have duplication happening for you very quickly, very, very quickly. And next thing you know, you're scaling around the world. Guys, the system is as simple as that. Be consistent with it every single day and focus on it being very, very simple because simple scales. This has worked phenomenally well out here in North America. We are bringing this, we have brought this out here to Australia and New Zealand. I'm seeing you guys latch into this and move fast, but I believe there's a whole other level of scale and duplication that's about to happen because this team now is at the place where the beginning of the beginning. And what's going to take it to the next level is systems and everything. Let me end with one last story. Australia has a lot of huge opportunity now. We're on that leadership call. And one thing that we heard is in Australia, who here wouldn't mind a Rick and Janine in your team, for example, a Fina and Eustace in your team, a Jody in your team, right? A Cindy and Lindsay in your team. Australia and New Zealand specifically for network marketing right now is going through some shifts. There's some companies not there anymore. There's companies that were big going small. There's a lot of opportunities and people are looking for something new. We have a teammate. Her name is Pat. Pat is a hairdresser. She's amazing. She's sweet. She's somebody that's had a lot of success in her salon business. In her network marketing business, she had some success, but it wasn't like her main thing. Pat one day was just doing the daily do like we're talking to you about, reached out to somebody on social media, started going into conversation, engagement sandwich, saw the pin post, did all that. This person happened to be somebody that is a multi seven-figure earner in network marketing. Literally, this person grew up basically with Tim Sales, or master distributor, like launched hundreds of products, did a lot of crazy things. And it happened to be that this person was looking for something new. When this person was looking at where to go, where to build, and who to partner with, he decided to come here. Why? Besides Partner Co. and how amazing we are with products and comp plan, events, and all that, you know what the big thing that people are looking for? A simple system that duplicates. The moment that this person saw this system I'm sharing with you guys, this person was like, wow, this is what I've been looking for my entire career. And you guys already built it. So you have gold in your hands. And why do I bring this up? Because Pat, I think she's a director right now. She's awesome. But she wasn't a multi seven-figure earner in network marketing. So you have a tool in your hands, a system in your hands that the world wants, whether they're a multi seven-figure earner or they're the stay-at-home mom that's looking to make an extra $500 a month. It works for every single person if you decide to use it and then duplicate it. Okay. We now have that here and you have that in your hands. So with that, Janine, did you have something you want to chime in on as well too as we're concluding this?
No, I just wanted to say that that's one of the reasons why we joined this team was the system, because previously we didn't have anything like this, and it is absolutely amazing. And the support that you get from people like James and everyone is just incredible. We've never, ever seen that before. We're just so grateful for all these.
Absolutely.
It's amazing.
It's an honor to partner with you and every single person that's on this call for sure. There's an opportunity after this event's going to happen. Gold Coast is next week. Is anyone here not going to Gold Coast? I'm curious. Not to call you out or make you feel weird, but Janine, Fina, is anyone here that's not yet going to Gold Coast? I know your friend Jojo is in Boston. I'm assuming she's not.
Yeah, I've got UK here. UK is a GP, and I love to see you at the Gold Coast.
Oh, that'd be fun.
UK.
That'd be fun. But UK, by the way, does have check out the Connect events in Europe. Like the founders are in Rome right now, and they're doing a tour.
No, UK. No, UK is here. My friend in Sydney.
Oh,
UK. Her name is UK.
Okay, her name is UK. Okay, got it. Makes sense. All right, perfect. What's up, UK? Great to see you. Yes, I want to. Okay, network marketers are known famously for saying last thing, and it's not the last thing. Here's the last thing, because with an event like Gold Coast around the corner, I'm telling you, this is the launch pad. Every single time we have seen this same story I'm about to share with you happen. There's always somebody that gets started within the last week of an event like this. They have no idea what's going on, and they decide to go to the event. And they walk out and they become the superstar story of the organization. All right. That happened once again. So this last event, we had a teammate that got started literally the day before this event. She got started because she wanted the discount and she had no intention of building the business. But her friend decided to just ask her, hey, do you want to come with us? Okay. So she decided to do it. Got there, caught the fire. We had a promotion out here that dealt with personal enrollments. This last month, Gina Hallmark, that person I was talking about, is the literal top performer in all of North America for this promo. Hit vice president. She is now off of her disability check that she was getting and just changing lives and changing the world. But she decided to book her ticket, her plane ticket, her actual convention ticket the day before the convention. So I want to challenge everybody here. If you're not yet going, I'd encourage you because you can be the next Gina. I'd also challenge you, encourage you. If you have people that you can still talk to about this, let's find the next Gina's as well too. Who here would love it if you had somebody enrolling 16 partners within 4 weeks in your team? Like that's going to happen. Okay. So let's make that happen. Yeah. Congrats to Poonam. Poonam's speaking at Gold Coast actually. Right. So I'm excited. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that, but congrats. You didn't hear that from me. So anyways, other than that, let's crush it. Be safe out there, guys. I know Australia's going through a lot. Pray for Gold Coast specifically. And have an amazing weekend. Let's crush this thing. I'm excited for the next steps. All right. Feel free to mute yourself. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
Thank you, James.
Thank you.
Bye,
Thank
guys.
you.